Hello, friends. It's me, and it's time for another story. This is a tricky one. The story itself, from what I've seen, is really good, but the name of the person who posted it, as well as the name of the story, are two things that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube within the first minute. So if you'll bear with me for a bit, I'm just going to talk for a little bit about pretty much nothing and kill time until we can actually do this, because rules are rules and you're not allowed to say certain things because that's a big no-no, and I'm trying not to break the rules here while I'm enjoying my ice water, if you will, for just a second. How very tasty. And it's cold. I do enjoy ice water. So, are we over a minute? We're over a minute. Okay, now we can actually start. Sorry about that. This is from... And I really wanted to draw this out because I really like this person's username. This is from Reddit user Salem Bitch Trials. I love your name. That is a fantastic name. Holy shit, dude, that's cool. He tried to F my puppy. You guys already know where certain things are going to go in this. That's a horrifying title. Obviously, that's not what we're going to call it on YouTube, so we'll from here on out refer to this as WeirdoBeardo. Yeah. Let's get into this story, shall we? Hey guys, so I've been considering uploading this for a hot minute, but just haven't gotten around to it. Plus, this happened when I was in 7th grade to my junior year of high school. That was about 8 years or so ago. I don't even know if this belongs here, so sorry in advance. Anyways, let me tell what I can remember. We have some warnings for certain things that I can't directly say. So let's just say we got some B's, we got some P's, we got some adult activities. We got some mentions of the self ending and the ending of another. If you can kind of translate there, kids. That's the only warning I'm allowed to give you. YouTube doesn't let me say the naughty words. Those are bad words. Let's get into this, shall we? So when I was in 7th grade, I was a total fucking weirdo. Like, basically, the female version of a neckbeard. I wore fedoras and trench coats. I loved anime. I wore tails to school. The works. Thank God I'm no longer like that. It was the first day of school, and I had entered my art class, saw nobody I liked/knew, and decided to sit alone at a table. There was another kid alone at a different table, and Lord, I had no idea what I was about to get myself into this year. We shall call him Weirdo. Weirdy Beans at. A couple of weeks go by, and we had to do a project where I had to paint a parody of a famous painting. I decided to make my parody Homestuck themed. I was minding my own business, chatting with a friend that I had made when Weirdo comes up behind me.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Oh, thanks.
Do you like Legend of Zelda?
I wore my Triforce shirt before. Oh yeah, it's a really cool game.
Oh, come check out my painting then.
I go over to his table, and he's doing a parody of the same painting as me, but with all the different Link designs. I thought that was really cool. He asked if I would sit with him, and I did. We started talking, learned that we're into a lot of the similar things, and started to become pretty good friends, He stunk a little, and he was a little weird to talk to, but I overlooked those facts because we bonded over so many things. One day I brought up my boyfriend. It was 7th grade, and it lasted like a week, and he was furious.
You need to break up with that guy. He's a real fucking jerk.
What? He's really nice and always has been. I didn't know you knew him.
He bullies me all the time, and you're going to end up abused and heartbroken. Break up with him. I care about you. Break up with him. You deserve a guy like me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're talking about boyfriend, right? Boyfriend last name?
First off, that's how I'm going to identify myself whenever I have to go somewhere. I am boyfriend last name. That's up there with my other alias, Bert Handsome.
In my grade?
He was 1 grade above me. No, he's in my grade and we're friends. He apologized and was quiet for a while before he tapped on the table to get my attention.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. I have a crush on you.
Well, I'm flattered, but I'm taken, and I don't really feel the same way, but I like being your friend.
That's okay. I wasn't expecting you to like me. Nobody ever does.
I'm sad that I'm flying. Okay, and I went back to working on my art piece. A couple days go by, and I was starting to walk home. I saw him starting to follow me. I asked him what he was doing, and he said that he had asked his grandma if it was okay for him to come to my place, and she said yes, so she wasn't going to pick him up for another 2 hours. I had no idea that he was going to come over, and my mom nor her girlfriend were home. I tried to tell him that I wasn't sure if my mom would be okay with that. She wouldn't have cared, but I really didn't want to be alone in my house with this dude. He said that it was fine and not to worry about it. I figured out this guy wasn't going to take no for an answer. So, we went home. When we got there, my 2 dogs greeted us. I have a tiny rat-looking dog, a wire-haired terrier mutt, and a chihuahua puppy. Oh, I have a little chihuahua, too. He was so excited to see that I had dogs and instantly started petting and playing with them. Understandable. Dogs are amazing. I went to the kitchen to get a snack, and he followed me in there, laid down on the floor, and pulled out his iPad. As I was eating, I saw him unlock it and open his gallery. Literally nothing but porn. All porn. Gay porn, furry porn, other things that I can't say, hentai, a whole stockpile. He looked up at me and smirked, and I sat there awkwardly eating when he started to touch himself in front of me. I didn't say anything, but I turned around and continued eating while trying not to panic.
Oh, hey, I think I'm going to move to your couch.
Okay, but I don't think you should do, that.
That's fine, I'll be fast, especially if you help.
No, I don't really want to. I still don't think it's a good idea. He ignored me, sat down, dick still in hand, oh my god, and continued handling himself. Good lord. The dog was curious as to what's going on, jumped on the couch, and started sniffing him there. I tried desperately to get the dog away from him, but he just laughed.
He likes me.
I'm going to throw up. I'm going to fucking vomit. He started petting the dog while handling himself, and I continued to try and get the dog away from him. I didn't know what to do. Oh, this goes into directions I'm not comfortable reading, so I'm gonna skip over that part. We're getting to some really weird shit, kids. He kept motioning for me to come over as well, but I tucked my knees to my chest, pulled out my phone, suddenly hear a car door shut, and he did too. Oh, thank God my mom is home. He put himself away and shut off his iPad and smiled at me and winked. I didn't make eye contact. When Mom walked in, she was shocked to find me with somebody. Oh, hey, OP. Who's this? Oh, he's
just your local friendly...
Say F-slur. And he laughed. Mom got really angry. Don't fucking say that word here. I don't want to hear that.
No, it's okay because I am one.
And he says it again. Stop it. Weirdo, quit it. She doesn't want you saying that.
Fine, just for you, I'll pay.
Thank God his grandmother was close to picking him up. We stayed and chatted a bit longer, and he told me about how his dad murdered his mother and left him with his grandmother. Oh my God. And about how he wanted to assault her because she just didn't understand him. I sat in silence. Yeah, that's pretty fucking horrifying. I sat at a different table in art for the rest of the year. The start of the summer, my mom knocked on my bedroom door and opened it. She had a manila folder in her hand. Hey, some kid just knocked on our door and told me to give this to you. I was confused, but I opened it and read it. It was a 4-page letter in cursive font, it was typed, by the way, detailing how much he loved me and how beautiful I was and how he'd harm himself if he couldn't have me. He told me to wait for him since he was going into high school and I was still in middle school. I promptly threw it away and was thoroughly creeped out. Luckily, I didn't interact with him my freshman year of high school, other than when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friends and he sometimes showed up. I was already dating my boyfriend, now husband, at the time though, so he kept his distance. I was... Wait, what? I was kidnapped at the end of freshman year though, and wouldn't come back to that school until junior year. What? Okay, that's a weird thing to just drop there without any kind of explanation. The only interactions we had from then on were at lunch. I usually eat alone, but sometimes he'd find my table and show me whatever dummy-thick Anthro or Pokemon he was drawing at the time. I'm a furry, and I draw a lot of furries, but I don't want to see whale dick while I'm eating. Also, when I was gone, apparently he had bought a jar of horse... He had brought a jar of horse semen to school and drank it in class. What the actual fuck is going on in schools right now? Anyway, that's all I can remember of him. My friends and I still joke about how much of a fucking creep he was. Edit, I sent this post to a close friend of mine who went to the same school as him, and this is what he told me. God, he was a fucking creep. Same thing happened with me as well, though. He was the first person I met over my senior year. He told me his fiancée had passed away a few years ago, and that they were going to exhume his body so Weirdo could get his Blue Eyes deck back. Fucking what? He also told me how he always had dreams of doing things, you know what kind of things, with horses. Now I feel disgusted and insulted. And how he never cleans his sex toys because he likes the smell. Oh my god. He was way too friendly with me. He also showed me basically his plan to start up communism again. I'm sure it'll work out. All while we were doing a college tour. I decided then and there that I would never go to that college if he was attending. Honestly, he scarred me mentally as well. When I found out what he did to you, I was pissed. I went off on him. This was back when both of us were still taking classes at a certain college, and he just happened to have the same geology class as me. First off, yes, this dude is super creepy. Like 1,000 kinds of creepy. Like Caro and his buddy, super creepy, if you know what I'm saying. That was one hell of a ride. Holy shit, what a fucking weirdo. Like, this is the kind of person who spends way too much time on the internet and obviously does not know how to, like, interact with people who are not, you know, his internet furry chat room buddies. And just says, like, all of the weirdest, most horrible shit to just everybody. Like, what the actual fuck is going on with this dude and all this other shit? But also, before you guys ask, because I'm sure I'm asking the exact same question as you, kidnapped. Yeah, I went through the whole comment section trying to find anything on that, and it's just glossed over the entire time. What the actual fuck does that mean? What is going on in this story? We got this dude and his weird collection of pornography and his just, I'm gonna expose myself to a random stranger, and then this person was kidnapped. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, I'm trying to keep my head together here. I'm trying to be like, you know, what the actual fuck, and try to figure out what the hell's going on. But no, that's not a thing, apparently. None of this is being explained, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't expect OP to, like, give out details of their life or anything like that, obviously, because it's their life, they don't have to. But it's a little weird to just kind of gloss over that part. But, yeah, and you know this was one hell of a story, as one of the Reddit commenters said, you know, it's one hell of a story when the kidnapping part is something you just gloss over. Yeah, no, this dude is like a fucking high-quality train wreck. Just, like, really, really weird. Pulling out all the weird incel shit while at the same time being like a weird sex pest. Just, yeah, super nasty stuff. And if you're thinking that he hit all the Caro note there, the Super Z, if you know what I'm saying, Yeah, that's the part I skipped over because I'm not reading that shit out loud and you can't fucking make me. I love you all, but you can't fucking make me. So, yeah, seriously, this was a fucking wild-ass story. Holy shit, dude. I have no idea what the fuck to even say at this stage. Like, just, wow. Just fucking wow. This dude's like a total creep. And it sounds like he doesn't really plan on growing out of it since he's, going into college and still doing this shit. But, he's going to restart communism, you guys. It's totally going to work. It's totally going to work. This guy's totally going to be able to pull it off. Oh, boy. I think I need to lie down. That's enough. That's enough neckbeard stories for one night for me. Thank you. I've read like 6 of them now. This is where I'm ending it for the night. I'm going to go ahead and get me some time off because I think I need it. Thank you all for being here. Holy fucking shit, what a ride. I love you all. Also, I'm sorry. I didn't write this, but damn. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my channel. I have the Ko-Fi and the merch store, and there's a live stream every Saturday, and I have a subreddit. There's no organic way to put in the tail end of this. It's just weird. So, yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Have a drink for me while you're at it. I'll see you next time. Bye.